This is review 4.1 to 4.4 for algebraic reasoning. It's all just functions, adding, subtracting, multiplying functions. So the first one, we are adding the two functions. If I want to create h of x, a new function, I take f and I add it to g. Okay, so for like number one, if I want h of x equals f of x plus g of x, okay, I am literally going to put those two together. So that's the 2x plus 3, that's your f function. I'm going to add x minus 4, and then combine terms. So I've got 3x's, so 2 plus 1 is 3, so 3x. And 3 and negative 4 make negative 1. That's the new function. If I were to add g and f together, that's what you get. Okay. Try number 2. Again, if I add those together, h of x equals f of x plus g of x. So I'm going to plug those in. Your f is 3x minus 7, plus your g is negative 4x plus 9, negative 4x plus 9. So your h of x equals, I've got a 3 and a negative 4, which makes negative 1, so negative x. And a negative 7 and a 9 make, 2? And that's your answer. I know. Massively difficult. So those are the adding ones. The subtracting ones, I'm going to go over and go over in this video as well. The subtracting ones are the same way, except you need to distribute a negative. So number 3, I feel like changing colors. So just go over here. So if h of x, if my new function is the f function minus the g function, the new function h would be your 2x plus 3 minus your g function, which is simply x minus 7. Now I put it in parentheses because we have to subtract the whole thing, not just the first term. And from here, we're going to distribute the negative. So h of x equals 2x plus 3 minus x plus 7. So it ends up h of x equals x plus 10. That would be the new function if I subtracted g from f. Cool. That's all it is. It's the same as 1 and 2, except, hey, we got to distribute a negative now. Alright, I would try 4 and 5 on your own if I were you, and then come back and check your work. But, alas, same idea. We're doing f of x, or h of x equals f of x minus g of x. So h of x, I do not care about the server being unreachable, is 3x minus 2 minus negative x minus 5. I just plugged in the f of x, I plugged in the g of x, and now we're distributing. So h of x equals 3x minus 2, and if we distribute the negative, that becomes a positive x plus 5. Okay? And then combine your terms. So 4x, plus 3? And I know I'm going fast, but there we go. Last one. Ooh, this one's got a squared in it. Oh yeah, that makes it so much more difficult. Not really. So h of x equals, again, we're going to take f and subtract g. So plug in your f function. That's 3x squared minus 2. And then we'll subtract the g function, minus 2x plus 4. Alright, we'll distribute the negative. So h of x equals 3x squared minus 2. Make that a negative 2x and a negative 4. So h of x equals, now this one's a little different because there's only that x squared, so there's a 3x squared. There's no x's to combine, so those ones you just have to list out. But I can combine my units, my constants, so that's negative 6. Oh, come on. All right. And that's the last one. All right, let's stop the video.